Tom, I read a short article on Dublin People's social media today on your call in relation to Gardaí trying to apprehend people on scramblers. Can you fill our listeners in more on this, Tom?
Yeah, so basically what I'm calling for is it's very evident to me that middle management of An Garda Síochána are reluctant to send the lads and ladies out on the beat after scramblers and e-bikes, etc. The reason being that if something goes wrong, that member could be suspended for a long period of time, and they mightn't be available to them. And this is particularly important to middle management when they are not necessarily maybe getting the numbers that they might need into a particular station to deal with, natural wastage like retirements and so on. So it's really, really important that Gardaí who act within reason or who act reasonably in the pursuit of a suspect, that they are protected by law from being prosecuted in this way, provided that they act within reason.
Someone mentioned to me that there was some talk, I don't know what the story it is, but the scramblers were going to be banned in public areas. Do you know what the story with that is, Tom?
Yeah, the Minister for Transport, my understanding, has signed a statutory instrument expanding on the powers that he was given back under legislation in 2023 to enable the scramblers being banned off the road. But it's absolutely crucially important that if that's going to be an effective piece of work, that the Gardaí are empowered to actually chase and apprehend the owners or the users of those scramblers. So it's not one works on its own. I think the two measures are necessary.
And a lot of these scramblers really are causing a lot of havoc in a lot of communities in Dublin, aren't they, Tom?
They are, absolutely. It's certainly it's visible around the place. I mean, we had an example in one local park where the park got absolutely ripped up to pieces by scramblers running around, and it was in a situation where, Gardaí could have potentially apprehended them quite easily without even a chase, by putting manpower on each gate in the park to ensure that either they would have to approach the gateway to get out or run out of juice, and then the scrambler might have been taken at that stage.
If ever goes to plan and scramblers are banned from public places like roads and public parks, like what you're calling for will kind of have to come in to get the scramblers off these people. So, but do you have any idea of when it's going to be enacted, the two measures, Tom?
Well, the first measure has already become it's a statutory instrument that was signed into law, I think about 4 or 5 weeks ago. But the other piece that I'm calling for now, I think it's a very necessary piece. Obviously, the government have to adopt that, and that's why I'm calling on them to do this urgently and to bring about the necessary legislation. It's not the only idea. I mean, obviously, there's other ways of people who have knowledge of where these bikes are being stored could, ring the Garda confidential line and inform them, and that would save a chase. But, I would accept that that's not always going to happen for various reasons. But I would hope, I'm calling on the government to implement the statutory indemnity so that any Garda who acts within reason would not be prosecuted for going about their job, as I see it. Okay, so táimse ag léir an réaltas reachtaíocht nua a thuirteasteach chun sláinníocht reachtúil a chur fáil do Gardaí atá ag dul tóir scramblers agus íróthir agus a lehéid go háirithe na céine atá i mbun cruúlachta, so tá sé táhachtach go mbeadh an cosint sin ag gnámhfuil an Garda Síochána agus an anion gur gnúirt an commissioner an Garda Síochána an Seanna commissioner an Garda Síochána nachhfuil Tosaíonn nachhfuil siad le dul tóir scramblers agus lehéad is léir go bhfuil policy ag an level idir bheanach idir an commissioner agus na Gardaí gan dul haar na scramblers. So Tom sé gléchar sin chun mit an ágáirí a chusint ó bheith chuach ar fionraí ar scáh fada agus tá fisrú I dul siúil I pe atra I mean duine ag an gcomhartha nó marathe. So tá sé fearháach gombeach an policy seo chur gréach.
Agus tá lí nó policy a bhaim inis nach bhfuil go bhfuil bach ar na scramblers seo in áit na Poilrí nach bhfuil?
Yeah, so tá instrumráú sinathe ag an ara tastal an ara umper le míonús na mar sin trééis don chalíóg sé blina déag Grace Lynch gur caiileí gur sinah an instrumráúil seo agus tá sé níglaúil fi láúra a bheith tomáint scrambler na bóthaí Poibli ach ní lá sin gan policy a bheith go hosca ag na Gardaí go si den an agus chun daoine ar scramblers a gawa agus dul ar a dár. Tá sé antáchtach comá le tá cóhéics the rakic hannagusteach a fé car comá mar le pastí óga a bheith pártach Choill so tá an rakic sin a gceist leis an na mé na marí ar fad so ba cór gomeach sé seo a chur a bhaim igen métas agus tá le chu é sin dhéanamh.